Hello? Hello, hello? The animatronics tend to get a little quirky at night. Anyways, hello there. Hello there, my people. My absolute bozos. How is everyone doing? Hope you all are all doing quite well. Sorry, I'm just doing something real quick. How is everybody doing? Well, on a minute. Anyways, yes. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Ah, crap. I fell. Oh, I've fallen and I can't get up. Anyways, so today what I was going to do is work on setting up... Oh my gosh, that is loud, bro. Oh yeah, let me start laying up as well, just so that things run when I ever have my pause menu open. Anyways, hello, hello, everybody. Um, firstly, uh, let us talk about what we were doing. So, while away, I just, threw all this together. I had some things crafting. These nickel coils. They're all very easy stuff. I believe I did start those at the end of last stream. But, just throwing all in the assembler and just waiting a long time. But then I dug out this area, and this is where we're going to be putting our line of EBFs. So, we need that, we need that, that. Actually, no, we don't need that yet. Output bus, input hatch. I think we need some of these. But yes, this is where we are having our absolutely massive lineup of these. Let me see here. So I want it 2 blocks away. So yeah, we'll start it right about here. Now let me put my maintenance hatch right there. Blast furnace there. I want to put my energy hatches right about here. So why not? Now we have our output, input, hatches and buses. Yeah. And now we just throw that there. I think, yeah, then we just go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Yeah, I also made a couple of skulls. I did not mean to. Should have turned off the magnet. It'll probably be in here. Let me just double check though. Yeah, probably in here. No. Where could it have gone? Wait, no, I was looking for the wrong item. Duh. Anyways, yes. Basically, we're just going to be building a bunch of these up. And the idea here is just that we're not going to have to worry about how long it takes because we'll just have so many of these running at a time. Because these things process very slowly. 3, 4, I'll do you right there. Actually, let's see, 1, 2. Let's put you there. Dog, what are you doing there, dog? What are you doing? She is being a little bit of a freak of nature right now. The dog. She's on some steroids that are making her very hungry. So she is feeling a little ravenous within regards to her hung. Stop that. Stop that. You understand? You gotta stop that. Not everything's about food. As yeah, basically just making her super hungry and stuff. Just so much fun. Cause you gotta be sure she isn't going off and devouring everything. And now she's just licking me. Creatures, am I right? Anyways, let's see. Yeah, that's about right. Throw this right about here. Then we go. Actually, hold up. We're going to set this here instead, actually. Then we are going to... No. Yeah. Hatch. Hatch. Oh yeah, that's where I messed up. Let's go hatch. Bus. So yeah, on these, uh, actually, shoot, I should actually have my inputs with inputs. Duh. So let's put our outputs out here, I think. Yeah. Our outputs face out here. Inputs in here. Yep, that looks about right. Bottom layer of this one is done. Now we simply just follow the same pattern here. Now let's see, we want 5 on each side, I think. Yeah, I think we have room for that. So we throw this here. We throw our energy hatches here. We will put our inputs back here. And we put our outputs right here. Yep. And then we have 2. We're just going to do this a few more times. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that's not right. There we go. And then we simply go like so. That was backwards. Here we want to have our inputs. Energy. Then we will set our maintenance and put our maintenance hatch there, this hatch there, and then our output. Okay. Okay, that's 2. Crap, I forgot to fix that. Hold on. You know, Copper, personally, I blame you for this. Just personally. There, my stream info is updated. This dog is being a freak right now. Anyways, yep, that's that one set up. 3. You'll set our outputs like so. Yep. Our inputs like so. Oops, wrong one again. There we go. Boom. Energy hatch. There we go. No, it's definitely your fault, Copper. All your fault. Ain't nobody to blame but you for this. I think I'll do 3 between here. Let's see. So that's gonna be like 20, 30, I think. Yeah. That makes to about 30. Input. Energy. Bop. Boom. Bang. Well, I'm the streamer. I can never be wrong. I can never be at fault. You understand that? Which is why it's your fault that the water is turning the frogs gay. As a streamer, I'm not at fault at all. You take full liability. Yes. Ugh. NG. Yes. We are nearly complete. Alright. So, what we're doing here, just gotta make a bunch of squares. Yep, and they'll all just come together like that. My stream didn't like your phone, Newt? Yeah, it's definitely all your fault. Um, actually, actually, it's your fault. I did change it. I changed it back. I changed it to the right one. But no, it's actually your fault I didn't change the title. It's not Copper's fault, it's your fault, Newt. Last time was also your fault, believe it or not. You distracted me, is why. It's all your fault. Always your fault. Yeah, huh? Okay. Let's see what maintenance we need to run. Wrench, screwdriver, soft mallet, hard hammer, wire cutter, crowbar. So pretty much just everything. In fact, I have a solution that'll make this easier. So I go over here and say, oh yeah, there's also this that I'll get eventually. That's not too bad to make. So if I just do that, I'll just get all the tools for it immediately. Then you know what that means? I just go down there and fix everything. Okay, that's 4. Oh yeah. And what's that mean? Means all of these are ready. All 10. So, let's get our ingredients. Sorry, not our ingredients, our pieces for auto crafting. First, import buses. We need these pattern providers, exactly 10, and then we need interfaces. Yeah, and storage buses. Actually, let's just go interface. Say we need 10 of those. Because we throw those in like that. Now we need ourselves the storage buses. We don't have an autocraft for that. We do now. We need 20 of those. Yes, I am deflecting my issues onto all of you because you know why? It's easier that way. Oh shoot, I need to grab a few things. I also need to drop all of my tools into here. So what I need to grab is the controller. I just need a few of those. So no, I didn't really think about this as much as I should have. Yeah, I think I can get away with doing that. Yeah, just like that. Let's see, we'll have... Yeah. It's not interfaces we need. Oh, shoot, we didn't... No, we did grab our storage buses. Yeah, they're right there. Great Scott! Yeah, Copper, what do you mean by chart? I'm not reading a chart here. There is no chart in bossing, say. I think I'll make all these blue cables. You might say I'm a terrible streamer, but in reality I am the greatest. You know why? 'Cause I got the power of God and anime on my side. Eh, what are you doing there, little dog? Alright, that does it for... Mm-hmm. I mean, to be fair, you did start sooner than me. Okay, let us see here. Yeah. Then I think what I simply do is yes. So we just go 2, 2. Just take this all the way through. Man, I didn't think entirely about it. There we go. I need a few more of those cables. I don't have a crafting terminal here. So we go and light blue. Go like this, and we simply just grab a stack, come down here, toss it all on together. So we just need to 1, 2. Yep, and that should do that. So what we need is more flux points, some cables. I think I do have a few. No, I don't have a few. One moment. Let's just make actually we just go to 10 cable. Say we want ourselves the 16. No, not like that one. Want to do it this way, because this will save us a little bit, technically speaking. We just take that, chuck it in our assembly boy, and say we want game. Do it. And it just got a few buckets of rubber to make first. Oh boy. So while we wait for that to set up, let's make ourselves our flux points. A couple of them cables. Let's actually see. Do we... These should work fine. Okay. Now we want to make ourselves some flux points. So we come here, say we want ourselves the flux point. Oops, not like that. We want like this. So let's just say we want a couple, let's just say 1,000 obsidian since it's going to be done instantly anyways. Alright, just like that. That should be enough. To hold us over for a long while, a hot minute. Yeah. Yeah, if another block would have been the right amount. But it's too late to try and change that now. This will be fine, I guess. Not gonna lose very much power over one block, I guess. Especially because we are going for the absolute insane build. And we need more of our red alloy. Just say we need 300 of those. Yeah, it's going to take a minute to get everything we need. Especially because we're on low voltage. Railcraft? Oh. Why not? Oh, Newt, if I need to teach you tech mods, then this is the exact right place. Just watch all of what I am doing. And I will be able to do walkthroughs, basically. So, actually, let me show you a rough demonstration of what I got right now. So, when you get power and a quarry, you can very easily make applied energistics. Now, you don't have to make one this big, but you want to make a ME system because that will be your not only your best storage, it will also be your best logistics system in the game, and also your fastest way of auto crafting. So, to show how good of a logistics system it is, let me show you what I set up here. So, this is a combination of, basically, I have this auto crafting fuel for me by automatically sending all the resources through all these machines. And while ordinarily this, like, if you made this setup, normal cables and crap, or pipes, would be a bit laggier, but because of applied energistics, it does not lag as much as you'd think. The laggiest part of this setup is the mechanism machines themselves, because that is Mechanism's one big flaw. Then, I have all that doing that. This is a work in progress project, but this is my way of storing power. I can just add more of those induction cells as I need to store more power. But this is my reactor. This is how I am producing the vast majority of my power. It is making 7.71 million a tick. And it's beefy. And the project I've been doing over here, trying to use applied energistics to autocraft, to be able to autocraft with these electric blast furnaces. And the reason why that's so important is because you need, like, these take a very long time, which is why I have 10 of them. They are very slow. Yes, I'm a nerd. Thank you very much for noticing. I am the greatest nerd of all time, if anything. Now, see if I can also possibly grab... Ooh, I do have a few of those. Okay, this will work. We just need to. I'll only be able to have a few of these starting off. However, I will be able to expand rather fast. Yeah, I'll only have 5 running initially. Yeah, so what if I'm a nerd that takes pride in being a nerd? At least it means I'm smarter than you, idiot. Okay, LV... energy thingy mabobber. Izzy, why are you licking me? Oh yeah, energy converter. Then we simply just go like this. Get 5. Wow, that's so much. We get our rubber mallets. Yes. And let's say here. Okay, yeah, only one side is output. So we simply go, okay, it's opposite. We face the opposite way. Let's only have these back four ready for now. We simply 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's actually also get all of my flux points set up to Zen Mark II. I'll do those for these things here. Okay. Guys, help, I got this dog licking me. Yes. So, let's see, that's 1, 2. Okay, all those purple. So yeah, I just need to work on the 2 sets over here. The bottom left corner, maybe in the future. Maybe in the future. This dog is being a freak of nature right now because she's on her steroids, which are her meds, and makes her a ravenous critter who thinks of nothing but food. Isn't that all you think of? Absolute freak creature. You absolute freak. Uh, sorry, what are you talking about, Copper? Oh, talks about the puppers. It's not even her being weird. She's just being a hungry creature. She just hungers for everything. You are not seeing the puppy yet. Copper, that's very uncool of you. That's a dog. No, I don't think you understand. She hungers. Like, eternal hunger. She used to be a rather chill, but now it's only hunger. It has consumed her mind. All that goes on in that doggy brain is hunger and more hunger. Anyways, ta-da! This is a auto crafting setup. The way you set up auto crafting with these multi-blocks, at least one of the best methods, is you take one of these fun little ME controllers. You take that and you toss it in with some of these extend pattern providers, and a interface. These parent providers need to be on the side that hook up to your main network, and then these interfaces on the subnet. Yep. And that is how you get all of that running. Now, the next thing to figure out is how to run from the police. No, not really. That is a joke. Please do not ban me. Though you can also always just watch the VODs that I upload to my YouTube channel. Your Xeno on YouTube, just look it up and you'll probably find it. Thank you for the opportunity for that shameless plug as well. Gotta self-advertise myself somehow. Gotta. Izzy, what are you doing? You absolute maniac of a creature. Let me real quick say I want to make yeah, we want to get this recipe going for us. So we throw that there. Also, real quick, let's actually say we want more of those tin cables as well. Because we don't actually have enough. So let's just say we want a couple hundred. We come here, grab this, throw this right on in here. Say right on in here. Then we say we want ourselves the red alloy. We just want 5 of those. We don't need any more right now. We just need enough to get this going. Get this party started. Oh yeah. You know, Copper, I find it funny you call me a nerd when your boyfriend is also a very massive nerd. Yes, I do only need 5 more followers. Yes, Newt, I do have an actual home. Albeit a temporary home. There is an actual home. This is just all underground. This is my home. Say hello to Alfredo, S'more, Unnamed Cat, and Uncle Ben. I have all of this. I have this that is kind of happening. A bunch of villagers I have locked in prison. So, how's my ugly cave, huh? Yeah, I just have a really huge cave. Anyways, yeah, Copper. What's your boyfriend gotta do with this? He's just a nerd. Well, Copper, you're not really insulting me by calling this place ugly since this is just a dungeon I found, stole, and changed. My actual base that I'm gonna move into eventually is going to be a vendor class Star Destroyer, not Star Destroyer, the vendor class ships from Star Wars. Max! Oh my gosh, hi Max. What you doing here? Absolute nerd. The dog says hi, by the way, Max. She very good baby. Sleep with one eye open. For you, anything. Alright, let's get a few more of those other thingy-majiggers. Izzy, what am I looking for? We need these energy converters. Just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Couldn't tell. I am very aggravated by such a crime occurring to me. Don't worry about it, Copper. Don't worry about it. Definitely not going to try to steal your boyfriend. Oh yeah, Newt, of course the dog says hi to him, and not you guys. She hates all of you except for him. That is her truth. Her goofy little face. No, I don't think she loves you, Newt. I think if she had the chance, she'd just bite you. Get a nice snack. Okay, Izzy, say it. Say it for them all to hear. Hmm? Alright, where were we? Oh yeah, simply just gotta grab the last one of those. Then we have to work on getting a few more tin. So let's just grab that 16 that we can right there. Well, I chuck these down around here. Izzy, what are you doing? I need to think very carefully about the things you do, Izzy. You absolute bozo. I love you, but you're an idiot. You're a very lovely and fluffy idiot, Izzy. Whoa! That is not very nice of you, Copper. Okay, let's see. Alright, chat. Here's what I am thinking, chat. Uh, my chat that chats. I am going to need to sacrifice the dog. And by sacrifice, let's just say, I mean taking her outside. And then I'm going to give her her water. And after that, I will be back. How does that sound, everybody? You want proof of the dog? Only because you're asking, I'ma say no. Only because you're asking. Izzy, what are you doing? Izzy, what are you doing? Easy. What you doing? Okay. Copper. Copper. You should check. You should probably check general chat then. Check general chat. There it is. Now, I'm taking. You were going to try a jump, weren't you? You absolute freak. Sit on my bed for 5 seconds. You're going to try a jump. This freak, guys. This absolute freak here. Yeah, well, stream might not be able to see that, but you can. So can Max, and so can Newt. Basically, everyone who's watching stream right now can.
Mic off. Link established. Mic off. Mic on.
Hi, guys. You know, it's actually not counting Af because he is watching without audio. That is what is going on with Af. How do I know he's watching without audio? Newt can see it too. It's because he has that little thing by his name. Which is why it's not counting him. Even though I've told him many times, please have it at 1%. If you're not going to be vibing, put me down to 1%. And I'll just still count you as a viewer, which will help me reach my goals faster, everybody. Always remember that. Oh, you can see it too? Are you sure you can hear me, Half? Are you sure you just don't have subtitles on? Do they even... No, they wouldn't have subtitles. AI subtitles, even. There is no badge in Bossing Say. He just doesn't like to support his friends, guys. Dog, what are you doing? What are you doing? No. No. I think not. No. Stop scrounging around for food, or else I will be putting you in prison. Do you want to be in prison? Sorry about that. Izzy, what are you doing over there? There is nothing over there. Weirdo. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need a few more cables. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Do I have all the ones over? Yes. So I just need 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I just need 5 more, and this entire system here will be complete. Newt, she has been fed already. She's gonna get fat. Izzy, what are you doing? What are you doing, baby? What are you doing, baby? Absolute goober face. Okay. Let's see. We need arsenic trioxide. Now, do you know how we get arsenic trioxide, children? I don't, so let's look it up. We need our EBF, we need cobalt. So, we need our ore processing, we need ore washer and thermal centrifuge, which we will get here in just a few seconds. Uh, hmm. You are a child, Newt. You are a child. Now get back into the backpack. Absolute backpack child over here. Hello everybody. Izzy, what you doing? What you doing, baby? Get back on the backpack. The leash is staying on. This is why we can't take you anywhere. Alright, there's all of that done. This is prepared. Now, as I was saying, before I was so rudely interrupted by someone. You know what? You and Hunter are backpack children. How about that? Anyways, nothing really fun happened today, app. Although I do have some pizza because Domino's is running a pretty nice deal right now. $10 for any size pizza. And the thing with that is it's not only any size pizza, but it's also with all the toppings, basically unlimited toppings. So I think it's pretty good. Anyways, Copper, a backpack child is basically. Have you seen those backpack straps that people put to their children that have a leash on them? So a backpack child is a kid that has that. Yeah, kids with the leash backpacks. Newt is one of those. And, I just think it's really funny. It's really funny to expose her for such behavior. You're a backpack child! You are 110% a backpack child, Newt. You cannot deny the allegations forever. They will catch up, whether you like it or not. Uh, Sir, I would like 2, please. I need a screw. Because I got a screw loose at this point. I think I'll need a few of these actually, though. And that will be done in just a few seconds. Oh yeah. Don't worry, Newt. I'll name you a backpack child inside of the community server I'm working on too. It'll be fine. Also, F, why are you just using the first letter of our usernames as our names now? Very interesting. Okay, ore washer, check, check. Now we need ourselves a thermal centrifuge. And after we get this, we will be just about done with our Chivo. We love to complete our goals. I don't know, man. Fortnite's pretty strange. Anyways, let's see. Just gonna actually. You, Wither in Containment. I need a name for you. I'm playing a game with a certain protagonist named. Interesting, interesting. Okay, I need these orange cables. Oh, hey. Now, normally my setups would not look this way. But this is what it'll look like for now. Anyways. Yep, that goal is complete. Now, how do we get you? So, Cobalt Tight is what we are looking for. And to get cobaltite dust, let us grab our ore processing diagram. So that gets you a cobalt ingot. So we need to firstly throw it in the macerator to get crushed cobalt. So our only ways to get cobaltite would be through the sodium persulfate. Right? Well, we could go for the thermal centrifuge route, where we skip that actually. Well, it's a much lower chance. I would like to do that just because it's easier. Oh, so isn't there another, like, easier way to get arsenic? I think there is. Not arsenic, the arson, whatever. We love arson in this household. No. Throw that through there. Throw it through the macerator again. That refined cobalt ore. We get cobaltite again. So, what I'm thinking is we just maximize. So we need you, you. Okay, I see the pattern. So we are going to make you. Whoops. Like that. And we're going to make you. Like so. And then we're going to make... No, that's not it. Nope, that's not it. It is this. Oh, it just makes straight cobaltite. Oh, dude, I've been reading it wrong. That's cobalt. Cobaltite. Okay, so this is actually the right way to be going for this. We just need to send it over to here to get that. So need to just grab ourselves a macerator. I think refined cobalt ore is what we had already. So in new, we need cobaltite. We need that. Then over here we have to need you in here. And now let's just say we want 20. Our okay, so that's the refined. Yeah. Which we then put in our ore grinder. Okay. You can't just let me do it like this. You're gonna... Okay, game. I see how it is. And we're just gonna let this run for a few minutes. I don't care if I summon Cecilia. It just means another viewer as I play with fire. Now, who wants to watch me kill the Wither 3,000 times over? I know I sure don't. Uh, Let me actually wait to do the Wither killing because I... well, yeah, while I wait for that, let's firstly... see here. Gallium, I'm gonna wait a minute on starting. One moment. I remember what I was going to do now. So what we're going to do, we're going to work on another fun project within Mechanism. Because I need a fun little material. And this fun little material, it's going to be polonium, plutonium, as well as our HDPE. Because we need that in order to progress. So let's start with this. I think I threw the biofuel recipe in here already. Yes, sir. Just to make sure it works. Yep. Now, we need one pressurized reaction chamber. Just like this. So, we are going to need to grab you. Then we are just going to grab ourselves the upgrades. Like that. Like that. Just because I will be needing those. Okay. Okay, we can set you input output. Put input. Oh, that's energy. That doesn't matter anyways. Okay. Power put on top. Now, we simply just need to grab one of our pattern providers. I need pattern providers. Make 100 of them just in general. Now, that is going to be one part of this process. Our substrate, yes. Which needs hydrogen and oxygen, which means... Good news. I just need to... Whoops, that's not it. So, what I need to do is simply make myself some storage interfaces. Make a storage bus here real quick. Grab that. Actually, no, let's just grab a import bus. Let's just do it the right way. We're not going to put any upgrades onto this, though. And we're also just going to grab... It has brown. Because this is not meant to be really the... Actually, even better idea than that. Yeah, the storage bus would have been the best plan. Wowzers. Give me a minute. Okay, storage bus. Now we want to grab ourselves a tank. Chemical tank. We want to work our way up to the creative one. that just stores 8 million of that. So all good on that front. Now I just need a pressurized tube. Okay, I guess we need to get some upgrades. Tube. Yeah, because the setup, this is where we really have the most pressurized tubes. Do you have any speed upgrades? Yeah. It does have speed upgrades on it, I'm pretty sure then. Right? Yeah, I can look at its upgrades. Yeah. So let's see what our side config is. Put output right there. It's actually, yeah, you'll be fine. So that's our hydrogen. Now I grab you like this. Then we make ourselves a substrate. Yeah, and we make it with the oxygen. We should be able to just simply go substrate. You appear, there you go. There's our substrate completed. I need more. I need like, let's say, we're gonna need a lot anyways. And while we let that work for a minute, I just realized a part of the reason why our situation is not good on the other is because we forgot to configure all of our machines. So, just gonna work on that real quick. Yep, that's all good. Man, I hate the sounds of some of these mechanism machines. But we got all of the substrate we need. Now we need HDPE, which means we are almost done on our adventure. Because we go, yeah. Yeah, we just need to work on making some of that, so we need another rotary condensator. Wait, no, it needs to be fluids and gases. We have none on both sides on. Yes. Just check. Input, output, input, output, input, output. Yes. Okay. So we are going to go like this. Yes, and we need to make ourselves our HDPE. We need to tell it we want ourselves some ethylene. Then we also say oh yeah, we also want it to remember that. One sec. I need to make it so that it will know that we can just make ethylene. Same process as that. Okay. So we need 3 of that. All for one sheet. So we basically just need to hope that we have this set up right. Oh yeah, and we need to also real quickly make another tank and storage thing. Don't worry, friends, we almost have this. I don't know what color of thing I'm going to need. Alright. Now we have this set up. Okay, so it's green that I'll be needing. So if we come over here and say we need ourselves a little bit of HDPE, and we need 3 of those. We'll finish at a nice steady pace, so I need more, I need upgrades. But yep, that is done. So HDP works, which means we have plastic. So we now just need to make ourselves the last piece of our HDPE adventure and throw that there. Throw that in here. We make a whole 1. And we are done. Now, say I wanted to make 1,000. this will just very gradually work on that whole process. Beautiful. Yeah, and that is a slow machine. That's a slow machine. Oh, this is going to take a long while. Alright. So we should be able to just start making a little bit of cobaltite now. Just say we'll make 10 for now. But okay. Yeah. All these things are going to just take a long time. Honestly, few machines are definitely going to be worth upgrading to Ivy. Like at LUV, I think it is. Yeah, at ludicrous voltage. At that point, it's no longer even going to be worth it to make all these normal machines because we will be able to make the large machines, and that is actually something I'm going to put a good bit of time into because these are great. These are great for everything in every way. Of course, it takes a lot of material. And like we need like one, two. Like we also do need like multiple of some of these machines. We'll need uh we'll need like I'm not gonna make large solidification arrays actually because from what I found, it is very hard to deal with those. Yeah.
Mic off. Mic on.
Okay. So we just need a little bit of that. Complete the quest. Let's see. Ah, it's real gar. Okay. I guess it's a little bit more. Yeah, I guess that's a little bit more it gives.
Mic off. Mic on.
There's that. And I think I'll just... Firstly, what circuit is this? Okay, circuit 0. Let's make a few. I need to drop some things in here real quick, actually. Yeah. Just make 6 of them. Then we just simply say we want ourselves some arsenic trioxide. Say we want 10. Put them in these as well. Something. Oh yeah, it's... No. Our inputs got a little confused, I think. No, it didn't. Then you should. Oh yeah, we need to also make that. Let me grab just one small thing real quick. Let me just make myself a electrolyzer. Actually, real quick. Oxygen from the electrolyzer is made from a lot of things. Oh, I should just look at water in it at this point. So one bucket, one bucket. Okay. So we want to get the gold wire. Get that blueprint going. And now what? Just like that. Yes, I'm a nerd, so what? I do not care how much of a nerd you call me. I'm proud of it. I am the greatest nerd. That is not the right situation. There we go. I simply need a... So, Newt, what I'm doing is basically trying to get to the next voltage tier. Which to do, I just want to clear out all these quests as well. While I could technically skip them, I would like to go through them all. But reaching the next voltage tier just requires me to get this good electronic circuit, which requires me to have diodes, steel plate, phenolic circuit board, whatever. Trying and failing? No, more like trying, and it takes a while. Now, there's a sink. Actually, yeah. Oh yeah, bottom bucket. There we go. That takes 75 seconds. A very long time. Okay. Topper, if you're so confident, why don't you try to do a little bit of Great Tech yourself, see if you can keep up with half this. Because once again, Great Tech is one of the more complicated tech mod packs, and while I am using the assistance of Applied Aerogistics just for my auto crafting, is much better. Yeah, because you'd fail. Very fast. You would fail in Great Tech. You wouldn't last a day. Hooray! Hurrah! Okay, that's almost done. Okay. So we got all of that done. Oh, I needed the electrolyzer anyways, that's right. Okay, let's grab that. Hmm. Yep, I need my patterns. Okay. To work on it. That's how Sky Factory works. Not whatever I'm doing here. Now, I need to grab... Yeah, arsenic. Because we love arson. Now we need to work on getting gallium. Which means chemical bath. Yep, chemical bath time. I gotta take a bath because I'm stinky. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 motors. 5. Yes, we have enough. Oh, sheets.
Mic off. Mic
Yeah,
on.
so we basically just need the rubber sheets to craft up. So we're waiting on that. So basically. Let's see here real quick. Yeah, all that's crafting. These absolute freaky bots, bro.
Mic off. Mic on.
So, if we are looking at this, let's see. Yeah, we still just need to wait on getting a few sheets. Ah. Izzy, what you doing? Izzy! Hi. What are you doing there? What you doing? Just staring at. Okay. Okay, we have enough of that for some of these. We just needed the two of those. We need to make another tin rotor. Then we needed the rubber rings. So we need to wait for a little bit more of that. It's almost, yeah, we got a little bit more going. Okay, so we need ourselves 2 rubber rings. Because why get her a diamond ring when you can have a rubber one? So much easier to take off, too. Get cleaned and stuff. That needs tin cables. Now let's see what we got going here. Yep, got a few rewards claimed. Getting started. Okay, very good. Yeah, we are waiting on one more batch of that from there. So, one... Yeah, just gonna be like another 2 minutes for that. Hello, hello, welcome everybody. How is everybody doing? How everybody doing tonight? We are getting close to reaching the next voltage age here. We just need to start on... we might as well start working on our recipes. We have sulfur dioxide. Wait, no, we don't have sulfur dioxide. We have carbon dioxide, I think. Right. Oh, no, we have that. Hi. I'll take that gladly. Now we need sulfur trioxide. So, we come down here. Say we want to make some sulfur trioxide with Greg Tech instead. say that. We're only ever going to make one of these anyways, so.
Mic off. Mic on.
Okay. Yes. Then we tell you, I want acid, since I want to be on a acid trip. So we need one whole bucket. It's going to take another 8 seconds. And that's that part of this adventure done. So now we need sodium bisulfate. So we go sodium. And we just need salt in a chemical reactor. Can we get a salt seed actually? No. But we can smelt down some salt, I think, and get away with doing that process. Yes. So, to get ourselves a little bit of salt in GregTech, we need to make salt in a furnace. You know, like normal people do. Okay, there's one. I don't think saltpeter would work. I mean, we could make brine and just turn that into salt instead. It keeps spazzing out. Oh, no, that's just because I was flipping up my mic because my brother kept coming in. That is all. It's not saying it anymore, is it? Also, I didn't even realize that that was being captured. I thought that was a hardware, not firmware. I just thought that was something that was not desktop audio. I thought that was just in my headset. Yeah, so now I just need to part grinding, grind you down. And we should be able to make sodium bisulfate rather easy at this point. Izzy, why are you walking in circles? It's not an issue, but I do actually plan to possibly get a new headset, and the new one might not do that. At least I hope it won't be doing that. Because honestly, it's annoying to me sometimes too. Yay, now we just make some sodium persulfate. To do that, we need Electrolyzer. Got it. We throw you there. Make a whole bucket of that. Oh, Izzy's escaped. Yeah, it's a super annoying voice. Anyways, I have an escapist here. So, 1 second. You! You! No! Don't. You're not going down the stairs. You'll cripple yourself again. Stay in here. Sit. Sit. Sorry about that. Creature! Creature! What are you doing? Sit down. Sit down. Relax. Take a nap. I know you love your naps. Oh, yep. I should be able to get my chemical bath now. It is not the right spot. Just come here. Chemical bath. There we go. Grab you. Grab you. And what we need to make is gallium. So to make gallium, we need... Well, I mean, there's that route. Then there's also this route we could take in the future. Ooh. Could be a nice route in the future. It's a 14% chance. I think I'll wait to take that until it's a higher rarity. Yeah, let's firstly... Yeah. Let's just work on getting... Izzy, what are you doing? Do I need to bring you in my lap again? You little weirdo. Okay. We need to make bauxite dust. Not dust. This bauxite stuff, though. And we need that to go into the chemical bath. Sorry, not that. We need ourselves the bauxite. And we'll say we just want just like 100 that. Let's also remove these recipes. Oh no, not that one. The ones to reach sulfuric acid. Just because there's no need for them anymore. We have retired those in favor for our other system. Well, you know what? Maybe I'll specify that I don't want this sulfuric acid. I want the good sulfuric acid. That is nice to me. How about that? Just like that. And now we say we want like 100. Okay, and let's see. That will work nicely for us. We'll get approximately 70 gallium. I mean, it's a 70% chance, so do with that as you will. And we have our gallium. So we have one more major step here. We need to make the mixer. But, let's see. Yeah, let's see if we can get another tin cable hooked up as well. The only reason why I didn't push it any further is because I don't know how confident I feel in power carrying all the way through. So we need ourselves some... Okay, the mixer. That's actually going to take about a minute. We're almost there, guys. Okay, we make our mixer. Have that. Let's grab another orange cable real quick. Because we need that there, you there. Then you will be able to automatically pump it all into there. Very nicely. And for you, we just need to get our gallium arsenic. Gallium arsenide. Wait, what programs did that say? Circuit 1. Um, is this too far away? Oh, wait. No, that's right. Yeah. Set you to 1. Yeah, that's right. Just, I'm a little bit dumb sometimes. I didn't... Basically, I placed it against the ground instead of against the wire, so the wire didn't automatically hook up to the machine. And that gives me 2, which will then give me a small pile, because to make the diode, We only need one small pile. No. That's not the right one. That's the right one. Let's reload my thing on patterns here. So that is all that. Now, I want to make another wire mill. Because we need a lot of one type of wire. Sorry, that was the wrong thing. Oh, what are we... Oh. Oh, wait. Yeah, 10 cables. 1 second.
Mic off. Mic on.
To make this a little bit better, should go for the annealed copper, actually. So, let me see. There we go. Yeah, I think I have graphite. Okay. That's going well. Let's see what we can do. Hmm. Ah. Sorry, just trying to crack my neck. Well, actually. Let's see. Hasn't even made. Oh, yeah. It has to go wait for the salt in order to even be able to make the other. Okay, that makes sense. That checks out. Yep. Okay, I don't think he'll do. Okay, I think my two major transitional phases are going to firstly be going from basically, we're going to be making a lot of high voltage machines to replace low voltage machines. Then after that will be the insane voltage. However, I don't know if I'm going to move before or after I start on insane voltage. Also, I was going to ask, actually, would you all be chill if I used World Edit to bring in my build? The build that I just want to have my base in. It's not going to be for anything but the base. So, you know, I have a nice area to build in. It's large, spacious. Dog! Dog, where are you going?
Mic off. Mic on.
Sorry about that. The worst part about the dog, about watching the dog, is she likes to escape if I leave my door cracked. My door's cracked because I have my box fan running right now. Because it gets hot as heck in here. No. Grab our arc furnace. Say put it right there. Grab that, grab that. That looks good. Say hey. Boom, boom. This arc furnace is set. So we just need some annealed copper. Second. This also gives us a better recipe for our wrought iron. Dog, what are you doing there? Izzy, what you doing? Yeah. We just go like that. Then we grab our annealed copper. we make these types of wires. And then we go to our diodes. Actually, before that, we need to make ourselves some liquid glass. So liquid glass recipe, chuck that into there. Then we say we want to make the diodes. We just skip all the way to the last page that has liquid glass. Put that into the assembler at last. And now we have our diodes. Takes a couple seconds. But at the end of it all, oh, there's something in my eyes. At the end of it all, we get diodes. Now I will be right back.
Mic off. Mic on.
Oh, sorry about that. Now, phenolic circuit board. Okay, that's easy. We just need to throw that into the assembler on a setting. Okay, it's already setting 1. Then say we want to make the silver. Don't have a recipe for silver yet, so you know we have a lot of silver ore. Yeah, I think high voltage is when we're going to do a major transitional period. So we have that. So we say we want ourselves the circuit board. That just needs a couple of seconds. Oh, yep, already done. Do I not just put you in there for silver? As I also have a lot of silver ore. What do you think you're doing? Oh, took the wrong silver. Really gotta be the worst part of this. Okay, that's almost done. We are almost at our big milestone. Let me real quick just say I'm going to want wireless charging right now. This says it's effective. Oh well. Now we can say we want to start crafting. We want to start crafting good electronic parts. So, say good. Okay, this is perfect. We now can just say we want. When's the draconic party? Uh, Known as the beast, as the best. Known as the best. By the Greg Tech party. I don't know when the Greg Tech party is. I just know that's what we're doing right now. Um, Greg Tech is so much fun though. Um, I'm only in low voltage right now. Things are gonna get more fun later, I'd imagine. What was I? Oh yeah, I was gonna make my circuits. And we have done it. We have moved to medium voltage. This is a big moment in our current little playthrough we have going. 24 hours, man? I don't know about that, but the Great Star is the goal. That is the ultimate goal that I have here. And it will be beautiful. It will be the most beautiful thing you have ever seen. Especially because we're on the first fun part. Let's see. Yeah, we're going to be making a lot of machines here. So, fun little fact, I haven't even started on bees. I don't like the bees too much, if I'm being honest. But I do know that I do need to actually get into them. Let's say I want to make 32 of these. I need glass tubes, wow. Say I'm gonna make the recipe for glass tubes then. And let's just say, just gonna do that. Yes, and cannot forget about doing this too. So macerator gets you. I think the alloy smelter right there. So let's just make, oops, why not? Just go nuts on it, you know? I mean, it's not going to be long anyways. Yeah, it's 30 whole channels. Okay, we've made it to medium voltage. What I'm thinking is I want to make my medium voltage machine lineup. Let's put it, for the time being, let's put it right here. So, yeah, I think right here will be fine. Wunderbar even. For those who don't know, that basically just means wonderful. Why do I have this here still? There has no reason to be here. Let me put that right there. And we will be having a grand old time as we go into our medium voltage. How many machines we need? 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12. We need a lot of machines. Wow. I think one of my first ones should be the extruder. Although I am actually coming up on 2.5 hours. So I think my last goal should be the extruder. Then I'll call it from there. So we need 1, 2, 3. So I need another 2 good integrated circuits. Okay. So with yeah, the extruder coming up. Firstly, I just want to get my first extruder just because getting that rotor mold is going to help me a lot with continuing this. Because the whole thing with the rotors, they are probably one of the more annoying things of all this to craft. So yeah, let's make a little bit of copper nickel. What wire thickness do we need again for, let's say, let's craft a few things there. I, Because if I just do them side by side, they can just make my 4x, my 4 gauges. Hey, we're almost done crafting all that purified bauxite too. Getting thrifty? Eh. I hope you are enjoying your fork knife. You know what, actually, I'll make a mold as well. Just because I just realized I made a dire mistake. We have those. Because our wire mill is not set to the setting we are looking for. So in that case, we might as well just set it up to... I'll just do that anyways. Now. So what will be my best wires here? I think... Well, that is our superconductor. How do we even make our superconductor of this? Requires medium molten. Whatever I believe that requires. Yeah. Requires EV for that. Don't actually. Is there another way? No. Now we can't even make our early on superconductors. Okay, we can do copper, iron, annealed copper, copper nickel. Let's see what we can choose here. Oh yeah, we can actually just compare it from here. I think our best option should be copper nickel. So let's also set up some auto crafting on getting a bunch of copper nickel. Oh, that's why you can't make the copper nickel right now. Because of this, obviously. And just... Yeah, there we go. Oh, der. Of course that was the solution. No, I didn't summon you. You're a weirdo anyways. Who would summon you anyways? Okay. Now. That's not it. We weren't wanting extractor, we were wanting the extruder. Very big difference, guys. We need more of these. Just make like 10 more of those. We also need to... sheath copper cables. Need to auto-craft the aluminum. Okay, we have a few recipes to make. Also, let's uncrowd my inventory. Yep, just like so. Yeah, we can move that there too. And that, and that. Keep the sword on the wither skulls, because I'll just kill them all off camera, just because I've shown that plenty of times already. Just kill them. All of them. Okay, so we need is, yeah, we need to make aluminum. Now, let's not worry about the rods. Let's worry about being able to make actual aluminum first. So that then can turn into that inside of the bender. With that, yeah, and just throw you there because you're okay. And then we grab this. Yep, and we grab that. Now, I think that is everything to be concerned about for now. Actually, one more thing. Let's actually make this. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to go here. Yeah. Like 10,000 of that. Okay. Make our gear. We need the polarizer first, of course. I forgot about that. In that case, we might as well actually work on... We need to make the annealed copper anyways. So, let's throw that into a wire mill. Then we say we want to make... Just say... 200. Because this works fairly fast. That actually doesn't work too slow either. But we need 16 to get one of our cables. We'll actually quite quickly set this up, yeah. I also realized I need a little bit more stuff than I was actually originally thinking about, because we need to get our MV energy converter, which requires copper. And to get our copper equivalent, we need to throw a bunch of this, like so. And then let's say we just grab these 4x's, and then we grab those like so. And then we just say, yeah. Fact is that's going to be our biggest holdback. So I wasn't even thinking about that part yet. The fact that we actually did need it. Actually, see, we have 8 of those, so let's just make 8 of those. Yeah, we're going to need more eventually as well, because we are also going to want to beef all these to medium voltage. All these to medium voltage uh, machines. Not medium voltage. They'll become high voltage technically, because we will replace our LV energy hatches, each with 2 medium voltage energy hatches. That does for us is it basically just increases our voltage, doubles it up basically. Well, more than double. But basically you'd need 2 LV hatches to be at MV, because if you come here, see it says MV. Same applies to reaching high voltage, you need 2 medium voltages, and so on and so forth. And you... No idea why you weren't working. I mean, I guess if I really want, I can just... Just like that. That's actually... Okay. We used the wrong recipe. Let's also figure out what cable color we're going to go for with that. Let's see. Yeah, let's make a few of those annealed copper 16Xs. Oh, that's going to take a hot minute, honestly. Also, know what I'm thinking, actually? I'm thinking I have an idea to make everything work better. And so we need to figure this out. So our most optimal way is... Yeah, I'm going to do some research. However, I think I have the most optimal way for my fusion reactor. Although we are still working on getting this to even begin with.
Mic off. Mic on.
That is some good pizza. So let's work on that right now. Dang, bro. Dang it. Alright, there's our 16 voltage energy converter. Sorry, 16 amp. Then we take that and we say we want ourselves the... Oh yeah, the polarizer. It's just... do that with silver too. Oh wait, no, we just need that. And let's say we want to grab... What color cable should we do now? You know, we haven't tried magenta yet. I think magenta ones actually look pretty nice, honestly. Oh. Oh. Okay. No change even needed. So we can probably make ourselves the polarizer at this point. I think that's a safe assumption. And then we can, actually, let's make our steel rod real quick. What was I doing? But we're just gonna... Okay, now we should fully be able to make the extruder. Yeah, let's make that real... I'm not smartest. Yeah, we need to go up here. That will be fixed soon. We will not be doing this all the time here very soon. Okay. So we have all that. There's our extruder. There is our second machine. And there we can make ourselves. Let's see what rotor we're going to be needing. I think the mixer is a good way to view it. Bronze. Bronze we already have a recipe for. So we simply just go, hey, we want bronze rotors from the extruder. We throw that in here. We just say, want a bronze rotor. That's like 10 times easier to make because you're not making anything manually. Sure, it might be a little slower depending on how fast I'm going, but I am happy with it. This cuts us at just about 3 hours on the dot. So, what I'm thinking is this is a good spot to just cut it here, where next time we will firstly be figuring out some of our moving plans a little bit more. Actually, now that I think about it, the better plan would be firstly get the materials I need for the other stuff, and then we can move. So next time, we might progress a little bit through medium voltage, but also we will actually be working on the next phase of all of our work, which is going to be getting a good system in place here. 1 second. This is a little weird. We need to get our one-hole mechanical pipe because that one's empty. Not supposed to be empty. So we just chuck that there. You filling? You filling at all? A big boss. mean, all these work fine. I think this one might be a little bugged right now. Oh, it decided to fill itself with brine. Better idea for fixing this. Grab ourselves the controller. No. Well, this one's just broken for now, I guess. Oh, let's get back to the point. We're going to be getting our stuff ready in the next time to, 1 second, basically make our few big projects. Our few big projects being we're getting started on getting our materials set up for our, next base, as in, like, things we want to have ready, before we even move into it. That's going to be ourselves a fusion reactor and the draconic evolution energy core.